Jupiter to get more stupider. Oh. And that was a bitchin' soundbite, so of course I believed it. Now, I can't really attest to either. You know, what I have found is that girls go to college to experiment with other girls. And boys go to college to watch.
Why is he laughing so hard? Why is he laughing so hard?
My buddy Noah's girlfriend goes to the University of Alabama.
Oh.
And she's got this like boy best friend, right? And he's kind of suspicious of him. He's like, babe, I don't really know about this guy. Like, you guys are really close. And she's like, babe, don't be insecure. He's like a brother to me. And it's like, in Alabama. It doesn't really go too far. Noah was abroad this past semester. He was in France. And so over Thanksgiving, my friends and I all FaceTimed him. We were like, hey man, how you doing? Making sure he still knew how to speak English. He was like, yeah, you know, I'm really enjoying Europe. It's awesome, but I'm probably a Ukrainian refugee. And we're like, what? And he says, last night I fumbled a Ukrainian refugee. Immediately I'm racking my brain for what he could have possibly said to this woman. You know, maybe it was a simple mistake like calling it the Ukraine. Maybe he just made an insensitive comment, as many men are wont to do. But I think what happened was a worse third thing. So he said, oh, I met this absolute rocket at this bar. Forward choice. And I don't know, we were kind of hitting off. She was telling me her story, and I was feeling really bad. But we were kind of brushing elbows, and she was really hot. So I said to her, I was like, hey, you need some place to stay tonight? And he says, and I thought I was laying down the moves, right? But she thought that I was saying that because she was a refugee, that if I were to invite her back to my flat, then she would have to say yes because she had nowhere else to go. And she said that was very presumptuous. And we were all like, oh, it's kind of a logical leap to make. I mean, it seems like you were just hitting on her. And he was like, yeah, and like I only said it like after she told me that she had to leave her home because her town was under siege. And it's like, it's getting harder and harder to defend these people. Yeah, now I know how young thugs lawyer is. But guys, not to get political or anything, but thank God I wasn't on my period when I voted, or else I would have voted for Trump. Thank God I wasn't ovulating either, because then I would have rushed the Capitol. Do you guys remember that White House staffer that got back shots in the Senate room? He was definitely ovulating. I actually just found out that Sean Hannity was there. He was like in the corner in a chair, in like the cuck chair. I guess that's not really fair. Any chair he sits in is a cuck chair. Speaking of defiling political spaces, remember how I was talking about Fox News? I was thinking about our current dystopian political climate, and I was thinking about bestiality. Stay with me. I was thinking about how modern politics is kind of like when a dog humps your leg. Because you can't get too worked up about it because that's embarrassing. But you also can't be too okay with it either. Because then people think you want to fuck the dog. Well, you know what, America? You really screwed the pooch on this one. Want to know why?
Tell me.
Guys, I'm really embarrassed to tell you this, but I feel like we can trust each other in front of 600 of my closest friends. I must confess. My card declined at a vending machine. I did not have the $2.50 necessary to purchase a bag of goldfish. Can you imagine how tariffs are going to affect me? I'm so mad, you know? Now I understand why you guys are so mad. Like, some of you guys are so mad that some of you even get tired of being mad. You know, I just learned about this. It's called activism fatigue. And it's when activists get tired of being activists and they stop reposting infographics. Captain ACAB, I think, was their white whale. Activism fatigue is like some disingenuous bullshit, right? Do you ever think racists have racism fatigue? Fuck, I'm so tired of hating! No. You know, Sean Hannity told me that you do what you love and you never work a day in your life. That's why I love being unemployed. Sean Hannity told me, well, he didn't tell me, he said this to me telepathically in an interview in 2011. He said that I'm a loser in every aspect of my life. Thank you.